that. I'm started recording now. Anyway, hold on. You know what?
Please don't have to do that again.
We're recording, guys. Where's Mo? Where's Mo? Okay. We've been taking care of business and working overtime. So anyway, we are going to do 9 tips today. I've got 9 tips for you guys about momentum in your businesses. So I'm recording, so if for some reason we are driving or something, we will be able to rewatch this later. If you're at home, definitely take notes. So like I said, we all know we go from frustrated to confused to excited to happy to sad to overwhelmed to so grateful to thankful. Like every single aspect of that is wrapped up into this business, which is the beauty of it, the excitement of it. That's what I love about it, because it's constantly changing. No, I don't think any of us here like easy. I don't think any of us here want easy. And I don't think any of us here would be fulfilled by easy. We all need a challenge. We all need to feel like what we're doing is impactful and powerful and that we're actually earning it. I think that all of us can agree that that's what we're looking for. So here's my 9 quick tips. And you've heard a lot of them before. This isn't anything that's rocket science or anything like that. It's just bringing it back to it. Number 1, know your big why. You've got to know your why. I mean your real why. Not like, I want to make financial freedom. That's not your why, guys. Like my why, and I've said this before, I'm not going to do it today because I've had Energize and I'm not crying on Energize because that's going to be a shit show. So what my why is my why is you guys. And you know that. You guys have pulled me through my own life, my own struggles, my own everything, like individual levels, like, because a lot of you are my friends outside of Beachbody. A lot of you have become my friends through Beachbody, and outside of Beachbody, you're my friend and we talk outside of Beachbody. Like, this is mine. This is my thing. So you guys are my thing. So that's my why. That's part of my why. I mean, I have a much bigger why than that, but you got to know your why for being an entrepreneur in general. This, know why it matters so much to you, why you want to keep going even when the times are tough. So when I get a $300 paycheck, I'm like, what the F? Like, I need to get a job. Why are you still doing this? Why are you still doing this when we have fluctuation in our paychecks? In weeks we don't make anything, weeks we don't sell anything, weeks people aren't engaging on our social media. Why are we still doing this? You've got to be able to reflect on your why. And post it somewhere, like write it down, post it somewhere you're going to see it often, maybe inside your fridge. Maybe if your why is personal related and it's fitness related or anything like that, post it on that ice cream container. Post it where you're going to want to see it or not want to see it. Post it somewhere that you're going to go to. You'll see your why as to why you're doing or not doing something. And always go back to it when you need a boost. When you're going in that lull, go back to your why. Why are you doing this? To get you back out of that lull. Number 2, honor your priorities. Everyone here has priorities. Everyone here has a family. Everyone here has a life. Honor that. We all know the importance of priorities, and we all have them, whether we acknowledge them or not. So here's the thing. Priorities are not a set and forget type of a thing for a business owner. If you want to stay focused and build your momentum, you've absolutely got to go beyond simply identifying what your priorities are. You've got to go beyond identifying them, and you've actually got to honor them every single day. My priorities are my kids. Guess what, guys? My kids were on the tablet all day yesterday. That's not my priority. I need to honor my priority. I need to honor my routine at home so that my schedule and what I'm on top of at home is still happening outside of my work. So I need to honor my priorities, because otherwise, if you and your husband get into a fight because you didn't do the laundry or you didn't do whatever, that's not going to make your life easier. Do the laundry and then do your work. Get them both done, but make sure you're honoring your priorities. This business is a business you could work from sun up to sundown every day of the week. You've got to stop at some point. You've got to put it down at some point. So make sure that as much as you plug in, you plug out. Okay? So for example, follow your own agenda instead of being led astray by what others are doing. So if someone else is doing something, if someone else says, hey, can you watch my kids? That's not your priority. That's not your agenda. You've got to say no to things. If other people are posted videos on Facebook, that's not your priority to watch them. Make sure you stick to your agenda. You can go back and do that in your free time. You can do things in your free time, but make sure you're sticking to your priorities, your list. You've got to learn to say no and not be squirrel-brained. Create goals. Number 3, create goals that work. Here's another common cause of overwhelm and frustration when building a business, especially as an entrepreneur. Creating business goals that aren't yours. Your goals have to be your goals. They can't be my goals. They can't be Brittany Legette's goals. They can't be your success partner's goals. They cannot be, Alyssa, I muted you, so feel free to unmute yourself if you want to jump back in. You can, do you really need to create a 7-figure business to be successful? That's not reality. It could be. Push for it if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'd love to have a 7-figure business, but I'd be happy with like a $40,000 business. And that's a big difference. So don't make goals that are so unattainable that you're not happy. Make sure your goals are attainable so that way you can attain them, and then push for a bigger goal. Set goals that are attainable that work for you. So like a 7-figure business is something that's totally touted all the time all these days. Oh, I made this 7-figure business in 2.5 years. That might not align with your values and personal vision of your own life. Because to get there, you could probably get there. All of us could. But that means no family time. That means no anything. That means you're working your tail off. And that might not align with your priorities. So figure out what works for you, what works for your agenda, and just go hard. Go as far as you can. If that is your goal, go for it. I mean, please go for it. If not, create a goal that you can feel good about working towards. Creating goals that will work for you will build the mojo for growing your own business. So make sure you and Mo have a conversation, and make sure your Mo is on your side when it comes to your goals. All right. Number 4, take double action. You know you must take action to see results, right? Everyone has to take action to see results. But are you? Are you taking those actions? If you want to sustain momentum so you can reach your goals, find your doable action steps. So break it down. If 10 invites is too much for you, break it down to 3. If you say you want to do a power hour and you've only got 20 minutes, make it 20 minutes. If you say you want to work 4 hours and you've only got an hour, make it fit your day. Make it fit your schedule. Whatever you can do, make it a doable thing. So that way you can do it every single day. If you do more, you'll feel more accomplished. But if you're not hitting whatever your goal is, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel unaccomplished. You're going to feel like a failure. Don't set yourself up for failure. So identify the smallest step you can take that's doable. So basically the small step, meaning the biggest thing you can do, but the most doable thing you can do without going over your bandwidth. And take it. Keep going from there, one doable step at a time. Keep adding on something else that you know is doable and do it every day. Small steps do add up and build momentum. Small things, consistent things, which brings me to number 5. Be consistent. If you're constantly starting and stopping and changing and doing something different all the time, you're going to be running around in circles, and you're going to be exhausted, and you're going to have nothing to show for it. So if you invite once a week and then you don't, and then you post twice and then you don't, and you work out once and then you don't, you're never going to see results in your fitness, your business, your life, your momentum. Mo will be like in a corner being like, what are you doing? I don't understand. And he's not in your pocket. Like he's like, come pick me up, put me in your pocket. You've got to have Mo on your side every day. So every single day, you've got to be consistent with whatever those little steps are. So take a look around. If you're prone to chasing the shiny objects or getting distracted otherwise, if that sounds familiar, get support, which will be a number 9, to stay the course and minimize those distractions. So if you are like all over the place, get help. Say, I can't concentrate on what I'm doing. Figure it out. If that's you, ask for help. If you start things and don't finish, you're not going to see results. So I'm guilty of this week. I started this, I wanted to hire 5 people on my team, and very specific people, and I was going to do these landing pages. I haven't even done them. I haven't even started them. I have been so crazy busy that I have not even started them. But guess what? Those 5 people aren't going to join my team because I haven't even done anything with it. Started a project, didn't finish it, not going to see that momentum. So if you don't finish a project, you're not going to see the results. So you must be consistent to build momentum, take consistent actions, and watch your business steadily grow. All right, number 6, expect obstacles. Who here has ever been like, we are going to do this week. We're going to eat this for dinner every week, all day. And it just goes to shit 2 hours later. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Courtney? I got you. It's not unmuting. I don't know.
Sorry, I unmuted. I said always. That's the story of my life.
Yeah. And it's the story of all of our lives. Let's be honest. We have kids. We have family. We have hurricanes that roll through a town. We've got everything working against us at all times. That's what the universe is a whole bunch of obstacles working against us. So you've got to expect those obstacles, though. So some of what you implement won't be successful. So say you're going to do this big skinny jeans group. It's got the best ideas. This is going to work. I'm going to do this. It's going to be awesome. Flop. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm not saying that's
I'm like, Mighty Group is the best it's ever freaking been.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it could. And I've done groups that have just completely flopped. It's just the first idea. I was looking and I was like, what is someone doing right now? But it could be a complete flop. You've got to be prepared for that. So when something flops, what are you going to do? Cry, wallow, put Mo in the corner? No, you're going to pick Mo up. No, you are going to pick Mo up and you're going to say, Mo, let's do something else. And you and Mo are going to have a little chit chat and you're going to do something else. So you're going to evaluate it, figure out why it's not working and correct it. Figure out what's going to work. So maybe your challenge group is just dead. Why is it dead? Maybe they need incentives. Maybe they need a pep talk. Maybe they need a reality check. Push them and love them. You've got to find that balance between pushing and loving your coaches and your challengers. So you all know that I've been like, you're not doing anything. I can't help you when you don't do anything. Like, you know that I've pushed you in that direction, but you've also got to be like, I get where you're at. Like, you are in a very tough place right now. You're emotionally drained. Like, maybe just take a day off. Go home, go do some personal development, whatever. Take a day off. You've got to push and love. So find that balance between pushing and loving your people. So sometimes when obstacles happen, it just means you need to make adjustments, refine things, and try again. Sometimes that means saying, okay, guys, I just got to stop. I'm putting too much energy into this. Got to stop. Got to try something different completely. Just put a big old X on it. Fail. That's okay. Moving on. If you expect the obstacles, you can see them as an opportunity to refocus and create something even better for your business. So it might be branding your business. It might be branding yourself, and it might be rebranding yourself if you're finding your branding isn't touching your market. So that's a little bit of how to maintain your momentum instead of letting every bump in the road derail you. All right, number 7, celebrate along the way. Don't wait to celebrate until your entire to-do list is done, or your 5-star or your 15-star, or you made $12,000 in the month. Don't wait to celebrate those things. Celebrate everything along the way. Reward yourself for staying on track. If you do a week and you do a power hour every single week, reward yourself for that. That's exciting. I mean, how many of us have ever power houred every week? I mean, I have maybe a couple weeks, but not generally. I usually take a day off. So like a whole week of legit, true, 100% power hours, that would be an accomplishment for me. And I would want to reward myself for that, which might be with taking a day off, which is not a good idea. So that's part of what I was trying to say. Don't reward yourself with something that's going to hurt you. That's like working out all week, going for ice cream. That's not a reward that you should reward yourself with. Don't ruin your momentum. Don't derail yourself on purpose. So don't underestimate the power of celebration to keep your momentum going. Give it a try and find out for yourself, because when you celebrate those little things, you're going to be like, I'm so proud of myself, and I get to share about it, and people are going to see it, and I'm going to be excited, and I'm going to feel it. So take time to celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and give your momentum a big boost. Because when you feel good, Mo says, hey, let's go rendezvous, and you guys both feel good. So Mo and you both feel good. Cultivate self-care. This is number 8. Cultivate self-care. So there's a hard truth to being an entrepreneur. The to-do list never ends. You're always going to have more goals that you can achieve. Always, 100%. Always, as an entrepreneur, you're always going to have, like, so when I got to 2-star, I was like, cool, but I want 5-star. Now I'm at 5-star, I'm like, cool, but I want 10-star. You're always going to want more. So I got the 2-star bonus, and I was like, cool, I want more. I'm at the 5-star bonus. I get it paid out tomorrow. Cool, but it's spent already. Like, that isn't the way to think, guys. You can't think like that. Don't expect your energy to continue on effortlessly and endlessly. It's not going to. Your energy won't continue on just going. It won't happen. You're human. You need to recharge your batteries. And if you don't, who's going to? No one's going to recharge your batteries for you. You can't maintain the momentum if you're tired and out of energy. So you've got to cultivate that self-care. And that energizes and nourishes you. So whatever that might mean. If that means personal development, I'm going to say it again. Y'all should be doing personal development. I was doing mine yesterday. And guess who they talked about? They talked about Mo. And Mo has me excited. Like, this is where I got Mo, was from my personal development book yesterday. I was reading listening to, while in the shower, The Compound Effect. And he was talking about Mo. So I got Mo in the shower yesterday, and I got all excited to get you guys on this call. So,
so dirty. I'm sorry. I guess my brain's in the gutter.
Anyway, this is being recorded.
Well, now everybody gets to see what I have to see, okay?
So just cultivate that self-care routine, okay? Make sure you're doing something that refills your cup. Refilling your cup might be painting. It might be reading a book. It might be drinking a glass of wine with your girlfriends. It might be whatever it is. Put that time apart just to be like, I did it this week. I did as much as I could. I went as far as I could, and I'm okay where I'm at. And I feel good, and I'm ready to start on Monday. Restart, refresh. Mondays are my favorite day because it's like a whole new week. You refresh over the weekend, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm excited to go back to work on Monday. So make sure you're taking that self-care. Okay, here's number 9, and this is the one I was talking to about before. Appreciate support. If someone reaches out to you, I don't care if they're on our team, your mom, your brother, whoever. If someone reaches out to you, take the help. Take it. Be appreciative of it. Don't feel like people are attacking you. Don't feel like people are like, oh gosh, they think I need help. But we do. We do need help. Let's be honest. If someone is reaching out to help us, we probably need it. And it's okay to accept that. There isn't a successful entrepreneur out there who's done it all by themselves. We all need support. Appreciate the fact instead of regarding it as a weakness. It'll change your life. Whether that's help with childcare, help with just like housework, help with maybe you look like crap and they can tell and they're going to fix your hair for you. I don't care what it is. Like, let them do it. Let them help you. Maybe it's a business opportunity where someone's coming in, they're like, your posts are very the same lately, or maybe it's you've posted nothing about your life. You okay? Let's like bring it into your life a little bit. Make sure you're talking about like the fitness, life, everything going on. Create a team. You guys are my mojos. You guys are people. I'm gonna call you my minions. My minions. Let's do it. So create a team that helps you manage your business. You guys all help me, like on all different levels. And I know that I hope that I'm helping you. So other options like Linda's doing, hire a coach to guide you as you grow your business. I know she's hiring a coach that will help her, like a business coach outside of Beachbody to help her grow her business with Beachbody and her other job. Allow your friends and family to be your personal support system. I'm telling you right now, don't use your husband. Don't use your husband to be your support go-to for Beachbody, okay? The more you complain to your husband about your Beachbody business, the more he's not going to support it. You've got people. Don't use your husband. Your husband needs to think that this is like the coolest thing, the best thing for you. You love it. When you need to like unleash on someone other than your husband. When you want to have a conversation, use your husband. That's my tips on that. Because I'm coming from a place of my husband not supporting it for a very long time. And because it was probably my fault. I was probably like, ugh, I lost Emerald this week. Oh, I did this. Oh my God, this person said this. And your husband doesn't care. He doesn't care about Emerald's, Diamonds, Success Club. He does not care. So I would suggest finding a different person or finding a success partner on this team to unleash on. You deserve support. Allow yourself to be supported and appreciate the support system you put in place. So you get the support and watch out, you're going to be unstoppable. You and Mo rendezvousing on your own with support is going to be unstoppable. So bottom line here, guys, momentum is essential if you want to create a business that is successful and it's the business that you dream of. You've got to have mo in your pockets. Every time I say mo, I get like this like gangster talk. So integrate these tips into your daily routine and your business system so that you can build and sustain the momentum needed to create the success you deserve. Those are my 9 tips. Let's open it up for chatting. It can be about this or it can be about anything. So where are you guys at? What do you guys think? Does that help? What was your takeaways from that?
Besides, you're crazy.
I know that I need to be more consistent. I'm not consistent in anything that I do. Not just speak, like anything. I need to really work on. I'm like at this point in my life where I'm like all over the place. And like just sitting here thinking about what you were saying, like for sure, I'm not consistent. I'm not consistent with my posts, what they're like the time of day, if I'm inviting or if I'm taking a day off, like I'm not consistent. And so yeah, that's something I like pointed it out for sure. I need to work on that.
So consistency is super, super, super important. And when I kind of got into my rhythm, so when I was working my 2 jobs simultaneously, there was no consistency of anything. There was no any like rhythm or rhyme or anything like that. So when I kind of stepped out of my other role and I just started focusing on Beachbody, I kind of got into a consistent rhythm of inviting, friend requesting. And it's just the vitals, really, like inviting and friend requesting and posting. Like those are our things. And then being proof of the product, working out and drinking our shakes. When my routine is off. So yesterday I had coaches here and I bought a car because, you know, that's what you do when you have no money. You just go buy a car. And then when the day before that, someone, I don't know, Courtney maybe was here the day before that. I don't know. Someone was here on Tuesday. Or no, Tuesday was my calls with all of you. I had calls all day long. And so I had 2 days that were not my normal schedule. And I was like, oh, I don't even know. I couldn't breathe. I didn't work out. I didn't even work out, guys. Like, so my consistency was completely off. So if I'm going to make that my routine, it's got to be my routine. And I've got to be consistent with Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Those are my things. So I've got to put my workout in somewhere. So I am consistent with it moving forward. Because you take 2 days off, you get bloated, you don't see results, you don't have fitness results, you're never going to go anywhere with this business. You've got to have fitness results, whether that's muscle gain or muscle definition or health benefits or anything. You've got to have some sort of health and fitness like results to move this business forward. So yeah, consistency is huge. What anybody else get from this?
I got something.
Yeah.
I know I'm starting to feel and know my why a little bit stronger and more deeper rather than just, oh, I want to make money and get Josh out of his 9-to-5 stupid automotive BS job and blah, blah, blah. I also need to stick with this when things get tough. I have noticed anytime in the past when things get tough, I tend to step back and freeze and freak out, and that's not how I am able to work through my situations or problems or obstacles or whatever. And so that kind of ties in with lending to others for support as well to keep my no in my back pocket. I have recently been feeling so much better about being consistent, knowing my why, taking care of myself. I'm starting to try to get into a routine and everything and figure this whole thing out. So that's sort of what I took from this.
I love it. And I think for you, because you're very new into the business still, like you've been doing a couple months, but not consistently. So I think I'm still considering you very new. I think that the small goals, figuring out what the small attainable goals are so that you feel accomplished every day.
Yeah.
So that way when you do 3 invites every single day for a week, next week do 5.
And okay.
Keep building those up. Momentum. Keep building these things up. So if you're doing 3 invites, like pick a number. I don't care what number you pick, but
5.
okay. So start with 5 that lead to that invite. So it's have as many conversations as you need to lead to that. What are your fitness goals? That's the invite. You want to have 5 invites a day. So that way you're actually talking to people about the business, like talking for momentum towards your business. Having just conversations that don't lead to that are a waste. So you want to make sure you're getting to that point in the conversation. And if you have to, make 2 of those everyday cold messages. Donuts. And then make the rest of them, like conversational until you reach the point. But you definitely want to be inviting or you'll never see the momentum.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else? Does anybody have questions about anything? Anything going on? Alyssa? Yeah.
Yeah, if you can even hear me.
I can.
We have preschool drop-off or pickup, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
So
She'll come back. She's driving. We'll just wait for her to jump back in. We've got 8 minutes before it shuts us off. Of course, as soon as she wants to say something, it cuts her out. That's okay. I know Taylor has 2 points. Linda, you've got 2? Linda's
they're not showing up though.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Alyssa, you're back. Go ahead.
okay, I got it. I went away. So when you guys are inviting people, how are you establishing the connection from there? So do you send a message straight away? Like what are you doing as soon as you click friend request?
Okay, so when I send a friend request, I don't really do a whole lot of anything right now. I might say like, hey, it's so great to connect with you. How old are your kids? Just to try and get them to respond to you. But generally speaking, invites happen when you post something like your fitness post you posted this morning. I would now go send messages to all those people who liked it or commented on it being like, hey, thanks so much. Do you have fitness goals too? You could be more elaborate than that, but get to that question. Hey, thanks so much for commenting on that post. Like, this journey has definitely been a struggle, but I'm loving every minute of it, or whatever. And ask them if they have fitness goals that they're working on too.
Okay.
So that's an invite, like a message directly sent to someone asking what their fitness goals are. And then from there, feel free to screenshot me some conversations, and I can help you walk you through those conversations to lead to the sale. So typical sales process. What are your fitness goals? I want to lose 20 pounds. Awesome. Have you ever done an at-home fitness program before? Yes or no? If they have, I ask which ones. If they have not, generally speaking, 21-day fix is my go-to. And I'm like, have you ever heard of the 21-day fix? Oh, that's that container thing, right? Well, there's a lot more to it than that. And I give them, I have like a script that I say, this is what the 21-day fix is. And then they're like, oh, that sounds awesome. How much is it? And then I have a script that says how much it is. And then it's either yes or no. So that's kind of like the sales process that I use. And then from there, if it's a no, you can switch them into Clean Week. That's going on right now. It's $30. They get access to Shakeology for 7 days. They have the Clean Week workouts online. It has a meal plan. It's super, super simple to follow. So if they're saying no to price, I'm switching them to Clean Week. But I always lead with the challenge pack because that's where your moneymaker is. You get the money from the challenge pack and you get the Success Club points. You don't get Success Club points from the Clean Week. You get like a 25% commission, but that's like $7. So the Clean Week is also where you're going, Success Club points is also where you're going to earn Success Club trip dollars. So to go on the Success Club trip in 2019, it's like April of 2019, you're going to be invited based off of this year. And then next year you'll earn your money for that. So this year, the way it works is if you hit Success Club 5 to 9, you get $5 per Success Club point. So up to $45 each month towards your trip. It's a $1,200 max. That's how much the trip costs. So it's $1,200 and you can earn up to that. If you hit Success Club 10 or above, you get $10 per point for your trip. So I earned my trip completely paid for by June. So my husband and I are going for free to Riviera Maya in April. So there are trip opportunities. We went to Punta Cana this year for free. So the only thing we pay for is our airfare. So if you guys are hitting Success Club this year, you will be invited to that trip in 2019. 18, 18, 19.
19.
Sorry, 19. So it'll be April of 2019. And next year, you'll have the entire year to earn it. So I want you all there. I want you to be there with me. I don't have anyone on my team going this year. Jessie got invited, but Jessie quit. Jessie is now courting. So, so I am bummed that she's not, but she didn't earn it. So she would have had to pay out of pocket for it because she didn't hit enough points for Success Club. So I definitely recommend everyone push for Success Club. Success Club 10 will be better in terms of your trip, but that will matter next year. But Success Club this year is what you want to hit to get invited to go next year. Okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Did that help you? Did that answer your questions?
Yes, that was great. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. I think that's everything. So how about call to action? Do we want a call to action from this call? Let's all set our attainable goals. What are our attainable goals that work for us? Not work for me, not me telling you, you need to do this every day. There's goals that I'd love for you to hit, but I'm going to push and I'm going to love you along the way. So set your goals and let's hold each other accountable to them this week. Let's hit those goals this week, whether it's 3 invites a day or it's a power hour, an actual legit power hour every day, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Power hour. I was looking through the team page again. Can you repost or whatever the new power hour tracker again so I can print it out? Thank you.
Yep, no problem. And then, like, whatever your attainable goal is this week, let's do it. And then next week, maybe add a little bit to it. Maybe if you're going to work for an hour and 10 minutes next week or whatever it is, let's just push. Put Mo in our pocket, put Mo on our dashboard, whatever it is. Let's work with Mo for the next 3 months of this year. Well, for the next forever. Always. Forever. I am leaving tonight. Okay, I'm stopping recording.